I want to kill it. I want to bang it against the wall, and I want to burn it, and I want to drown it, and then I want to burn it again. But then I want to tape it all back together piece by piece and try to get it to sound just as good as it did and play every concerto made by every man ever. At the Catholic elementary school I went to, when you were in first grade, and I believe in kindergarten, you had to choose an elective. But when I was there, it was just strings and band. The teacher called my mom, and she was like, so your son is playing pieces that are much more advanced than what I'm teaching. And she was like, that's not the bad part. She was like, he's learning them wrong. And so my mom was like, well. And then have Luke start taking private lessons to see how that works out. And then I think I've been playing for like 10 or 11 years now, so like 10 or 11 years later, here I am today. When I started in the violin, I started with this method called the Suzuki method, which is basically just a book of pieces that get more advanced as you go through each book. You learn different aspects of the violin that you need to like become like a professional, and you learn it through those methods. I played a lot of Vivaldi, I played some Corelli, I played a lot of Mozart, I played some Brahms.
Yeah.
Most definitely escalated a lot, because once you finish one, there's another one waiting like right there for you, and then after that one, there are like 10 others where that came from. The teacher that doesn't use the Suzuki method, she or he will look at you and they'll just be like, okay, I can see your technical level, I can see your playing ability, maybe you should try this piece, and then learn from that what you wouldn't learn from these other pieces, and then we'll go from there. UNCSA is a very different place. Everybody here is really dedicated, and it made me really happy, because people come here and they're just like, well, I'm working on this concerto, and other people are like, oh my god, I remember when I did that, and they were like, oh, do you remember the fingered octaves? And they're just like, yeah, dude, they suck. Coming here and be able to go to my friend and be like, yo, my practice was not that good today, and for them to say, wow, I totally understand you. To talk to someone about what you love, and for them to know exactly how you feel about your art. Not like, oh, I didn't have the best day today. Like, no, I was running this passage and it didn't go so well, so I quit. And they were like, I quit like 3 times. Everybody's thinking the same things, and it's great. Yeah. If you want to come here for college, like, you need to know, because this is a conservatory. They do not bullshit around. Like, they are going to give you work on your art, and they expect you to polish that work on your art, and they expect that work to be somewhat perfect. If you come here for college and you don't love what you do, then I don't know why you're really here. That's what I have to say. I felt like I didn't want to do violin anymore. I did doubt myself. I have had moments where I was just like, I'm gonna quit. I don't really know what happened. I think I just came back. I got back here and it was like, okay, we have this concert to prepare for. You have this etude, you have this lesson next week, and then being like kind of back into the groove of things, I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. Violin is fun. I really enjoy this. I'm having a lot of fun. Violin is it. If it's not violin, then it's nothing.